Welcome back to Casual Gamer Oz as we continue some online fun here on F1 2017. You've seen me in a weird race for Belgium, and we're in the same group of people, and we're now doing the US, and we've got a few more classic cars. We seem to have, I think it's a different category in terms of its classic C2, so I have decided to go with a 98 McLaren MP4-13, as is most of the field it seems. But we're in the USA, we're at the Circuit of the Americas. I don't know if we're at Coda Full or Coda Short. I'm thinking we're at Coda Full. 5-lap race by the looks of things. And we are going to get into this. So, yeah, a very weird last online mode. It seemed as though I was going to be dead last. And obviously you saw the recording cut out just as I kind of started again. It said I was disqualified. But somehow I got third because it looked like everybody else got disqualified. But I set the third fastest lap of the race, so therefore I was classified in third. So, okay, that's how online mode works. And yay, it's raining. How fantastic. Anyway, we're here at the Circuit of the Americas. I'm going to assume it's the long version. I'm starting second last on the grid. I'm in a 98 McLaren, car that I used to hate growing up, but, you know, it's the best out of all the options there. Well, I could have chosen a 95 Ferrari, but, I mean, you know, that really did nothing. Anyway, we're off and racing. Here we go in the Circuit of the Americas and a wet Grand Prix. It's full wets by the looks of things too. It's not just inters. I'm going to take an outside line here and just hope to avoid some carnage. Now, it looked like there was a spinner back there. There was. He's gone completely... he's fucked that one up completely. And I'm just going to tiptoe around here because it seems as though these cars are really struggling with the conditions. And it seems to be who's going to be slow and steady wins this one. As we're all limping across. Now there's a yellow flag, no overtaking. One thing I've got to say about this new on-screen graphics, it's very hard to see when there is no overtaking. At least in F1 2016 you had the big screen pop up in front of you with a big yellow flag and it would tell you. This time around you've got a tiny little graphic in the top left-hand screen. Makes it very hard to see when there's actually a yellow flag. And I think it was the Bahrain Grand Prix in my career mode where I thought I was severely done by in an apparent illegal overtake, and I claimed that there was no yellow flag. And watching the footage back, there actually was a yellow flag, but I couldn't see it because of the on-screen graphics. So I definitely think that's something that I hope that Codemasters realise, that it's terribly placed. You can barely see it on the screen. So I would really like them to go back to the old model there, with how it would really pop up and it was very noticeable. This is like driving on ice. The amazingness of this is that I am just tiptoeing around, but every single driver in front of me is also doing the same. So in terms of the matchmaking here, it seems as though they've definitely done a matchmaking race where it's kind of is against people of my ability. They're not just all streaking off into the distance. And that is the top three in front of me. I'm currently, I'm in fifth. I think the leader actually is streaking away, so obviously they're probably a little bit better than all of us. But these three in front of me are obviously similar capabilities to me here. So this makes it for a bit of fun racing. What we've got here, Nilla Bloody Knife is the one who's kicking some ass right now. Nilla Killen, I should say, is the one in front of me in a 92 Williams. And what can I do here with Nilla Killen? Can I dive bomb one up at the inside? Late break him into turn one. Oh, well, outbrake myself there. Just slid through and opened the door back for him. Got another 92 Williams up here that seems to be struggling slightly. If we can hold on to it through this fast section here without damaging the front wing. Oh, I've just clipped the back of him. Sorry, Nilla Killen. Nice respectful driving going on here between everyone here at the moment, which is good to see. We don't have any of these kamikaze online drivers. We'll see, I had one of them in one of my online modes. They decided to shove me off the track, so I decided to shove them off the track back. You piss me off, I'm going to piss you back off. That's generally my mantra here. Whoa, he's going to close the door on me. I'm going to go off the track on him. Oh, well done there, Nilla Killen. Oh, I'm going to follow you off. Oh, sorry. Let's going to come back on the race. Look at the brakes glowing there. Doesn't that look fantastic? As we're going to see if we can out-drag him up the hill. I'm going to cross in front of him there. And he's just going to hover around my rectum. And we're going to come up here into the half hairpin. I'm not going to go off my racing line and destroy... Oh, he's coming there. Oh, I'll give him a bit of room. Good move there, nearly killing. Well done. Clean racing. Now there's caution ahead. I'm hearing caution through my controller with Jeffrey. Oh, I'm going to slip one up the inside there. There's a yellow flag. Can't do anything about it. Oh, there's a green flag there now. Whoa, sorry, nearly killing. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. I'm not doing it deliberately. Whoa, he's thinking I'm doing it deliberately, so he's driving into me. Fair enough there, nearly killing, but I'm telling you now, my friend, if you ever do watch this video, I did not do that deliberately. I did slide into you, so please know that. But if you're going to get aggressive with me, you're going to close the door on me there. Nice racing here. I'm enjoying this. Well, he's very slow. Coming to the last turn. I'm going to try and get one around him there. Hold on to it. I'm going to go off the circuit, and he's going to get a better drive coming down the main straight. We've got 2 laps to go. This is great racing here. I'm enjoying this against nearly killing. Now, I'm not going to dive bomb up there. I'm going to see if he can outbrake himself, which he does a little bit. I'm going to cut a corner there, and I'm going to get a 2-second penalty. Oh, come on. I did not mean to do it that badly. You usually give me a warning for that. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. And, yeah, now I get a warning. Couldn't I get that before? Well, that's pissing me off. We're going to have to be aggressive now here with nearly killing, because I'm going to need to get past him and try and pull out 2 seconds on him, but I don't think that. I'm going to have 2 seconds on the person behind me who actually has left the race, because I'm actually dead last. So in order for me to get a 4th place in this and make it stick, as whoever's there in 3rd is very slow, Sergey and nearly killing, they're going to go bang to bang, wheel to wheel. It's Williams 92 versus Williams 92. Well, perhaps I could just sit back and just watch these two try and take each other out. That might be the safe route here to do that. We're just going to see how these two handle each other. Got a lot of speed. Let's go straight up the inside of both of them. I'm not going to hold on to it at the brakes though. That's what I did in career mode. Same corner as well. Gone off circuit. Oh, this is very hard to steer on this ice rink. I've just held on to it, but I've got him on the right-hand side there. And I'm going to try and hold on to this and not lose the car from behind. I'm going to lose a lot of time coming on the curbs there. Oh, but I've managed to get them there. Now, if I can somehow pull 2 seconds on both of them, that would be fantastic. But I don't think I'm going to, although they're starting to fight with each other a little bit there. One of you spin the other one out. Otherwise, I'm not going to get a podium. My 2-second penalty, I think, is going to prevent me from actually getting a legitimate on-track podium and none of this disqualification business that happened in the last race. One of them has gone off wary there at the back. And I'm pulling away slightly. I've got a 1.6 second advantage. I've got to find another 4/10 over them. Can I do it? They seem to have fallen back a lot, though. That's one thing. And it's Sergey, my man, nearly killing. He's struggling the most, it seems, out there at the moment. As we go through this section, which feels terrible on this wet track. But this 98 McLaren just holds on to it enough. Exceeding track limits. Fuck off, I did not exceed track limits at that point. Okay, I'm over 2 seconds at the moment, 2.03. So that's what I want to maintain, that gap to the end of the race, because that will get me this podium. I still debate that penalty. The fact that I couldn't just get a warning first, as they seem to be giving me warnings for things. They must have very strict corner cutting rules on. Whoa, they've gone very wide up there before. That's going to help me try and get a bit of speed on them here coming up into the half hairpin. The 2 cars in front of me are both 98 McLarens as well. So clearly they're a lot faster than the 92 Williams. So I should realistically be a long way ahead of these 2 guys and not been battling with them. So what have we got now? The gap. Okay, 5 seconds. That's good. As we come now in to start our last lap, if I can maintain this gap, I will be on the podium, penalty or no penalty. So we've just got to hold on to hope here through this fast little continuous right-hand reminiscent of Turn 8 at Istanbul. Sort of a very shortened version. as we move ourselves now into the final corner in a very tense US Grand Prix. Final lap, thank you Jeffrey. Should have enough gap on the guys behind me, barring any mistakes, because that gap is at 6.1 seconds. It's mine to lose here. I've got the time on them that I need, even with this penalty. And I can take my first legitimate podium in an online race on F1 2017. I say legitimate because, again, I just don't know what happened in that Belgian Grand Prix. I technically was classified third. But, oh, nearly Killen's lost. Oh, no, I've not paid attention. I've gone off circuit. Shit. Nearly Killen has left the session. That's going to cost me time to Sergey behind me, who is still 6 seconds. Still 6 seconds. It's all right. But I don't want to do that again. Although it does look like I'll be fourth even if I somehow don't get this 2 seconds. They're saying repeat the message. I didn't give you any message, Jeffrey. What the hell are you talking about, my friend? I'm starting to get nervous all of a sudden. Why couldn't it have been one of the guys in front of me that went out of the race? Not nearly Killen. We had a good little battle. Poor nearly Killen. I'm starting to run out of fuel. How is that possible? I'm not even on rich mode. That's not a good sign. To limp our way through this one. And is there a slow car in front of me there? According to the circuit map, I'm catching the guy in front of me. Is he having fuel troubles at the moment, perhaps? Oh, actually, no, I'm looking at the wrong dot. Haha, never mind. Got you excited there, didn't I, folks? I thought I was a white dot on the map, but I'm actually the big yellow one, and that's the guy behind me. The fail of the race goes to Ben Waterworth, who right now, though, if he can maintain this, I think I'm going to get a podium here, folks, barring any spin here in the last lap. Oh, I'll run myself deep. And I'm going to hold on to it. I've got a yellow flag here at the finish line. Don't know why. The race is over, Jeffrey. The race is over. Third position. Sergey was disqualified. I get third. I get a podium. I'm happy with that. You've seen it here on Casual Gamer Oz in a wet, exciting race. Good racing there as well. And Bloody Knife 121 wins from Sarnail 3, MYC55 Dave, myself, and yep. So thank you for tuning in here on Casual Gamer Oz. We'll have some more online races for you before we get back into our career mode here on F1 2017. And if you want to race me again, add me, MYC55 David. I'm the dud one that you'll easily be able to beat. Thank you for tuning in to Casual Gamer Oz. We'll speak to you next time.